Okay, so I've decided the colors that I'm gonna be using. Over here we have this like off-white, green. What color is this? Like orangey, red. This one just gives me autumn for sure. And then we have brown. I really don't like this brown because it's just not deep and dark. Like in person, it almost looks a little bit purple. This is a very ugly brown, but this is gonna be like a scrap yarn project, so it's okay. I'm just gonna have to use it up. I already went ahead and created the first square, and I really like how it looks. Usually I'm not a big fan of granny squares. I just don't really like the way it looks typically. I always avoid gaps, like big gaps in crochet, even though that's what it's all about really. I'm gonna be using a pattern for this, kind of. I'll link the pattern down below that I'm using. Basically, you just create a bunch of squares, sew them together, and then it turns out to be a jumper based on your measurements. Let me get it in nice lighting. Like, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, I love it. I just love the colorway, you know? I was thinking of adding some black, but I don't know. I don't have enough black, and the black that I do have, I want to use for this cardigan that I'm gonna make. Anyway, I just started the second square, and I'm gonna keep the same colorway, but I'm just not gonna start the same because I want a little bit of variation, and I don't think I'm gonna add a new color. If I were to add another color, it would be black, just to balance things out a little bit more. So yeah, I will get back to you guys when I'm finished this square. Oh my gosh, my hair. I know I'm looking crazy, but I'm about to do my hair. It is the next day since the last clip. I finished 2 squares. Oh, I love the way it looks. The more I do this, the prettier I can see the colorway is. Finished 2 squares. I am on to my 3rd square. I've officially run out of this color, so I am changing to this kind of color, and I think it's not that similar, but it still gives autumn and Christmas, December. Oh, I'm excited! I usually am really upset whenever I run out of a color because then the colorway is thrown off. But honestly, this is a scrap kind of project anyway, so I think it's okay. Guys, every time I look at this, I'm like, wait, I'm really getting in the mood of like Christmas and December, winter. Like, I never thought granny squares would make me feel so excited. I'm thinking that I'll do a few more lines, maybe start on another square, but eventually I'm gonna have to do this hair. I'm gonna do braids. Maybe I can film some of that too. Braids take so long for you to do. And I live in Canada, in a town where there's not that many Black people. So I would have to travel very far to get my hair done, and it would be extremely expensive. So I just always do my hair myself. But that means that it's gonna take a while because I'm only one person and I'm not an expert, you know, I'm not a hairdresser. So it takes a while, but it saves me so much money. And I've done my hair for the past few years and it's been fine. It doesn't last as long, but it's just like you have to dedicate a day or 2. Actually, never one day, always like 2 to 3 days. I have to dedicate knowing these are the days I'm gonna do my hair, and like I don't have time to do anything else. I can't go out because I'll be looking crazy. So I always start in the front so that I can hide it if I need to like get groceries or whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this off. It does look a little strange, but it's a scrap project. It's not supposed to be very strict anyway. I do wish that like the whole square, I wish that I could finish this off with this color, but I can't, and that's okay. Y'all, guys, I'm rewatching Stranger Things as I'm like crocheting, and this show is so scary. Like, I don't know if I can get to season 4 again because that ish just gets scarier as you go on. I'm using 2 strands of the same ball, and I'm wondering if I should keep doing that because it's gonna run out quicker. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for all of these squares because I think I still need to do, after this square, I need to do 3 more. Still have a fairly good amount of yarn left, and if anything, I'll just like get some more scrap yarn that looks a bit similar. But I don't want to lose the core colors like these colors because they are throughout the whole project, but we'll see. I don't know when the last time I filmed was, but today is Wednesday, 1:35 p.m. and I'm tired of looking a mess. I still have to complete 3 squares, and I've run out of so much of the yarn that I need. Like, can we see the difference of what I started out with, the kind of color scheme I started out with? Like, I had red, green, white, brown, and beige. Really, I only have brown, white, and beige left. I'm currently using this old skein that I got last year. It's one of those like Karen cakes. I was debating on whether I should go to Michael's and get more yarn, but this whole project is supposed to be like a yarn buster, you know, like making use of using all of the yarn I already have at home. So there's no point in me buying more yarn if I'm trying to save money, kind of, you know, which I definitely need to do. But I feel like I just need a change. Like, it's really hard for me to be productive when I'm in the same kind of routine. Like, I need a break. I need something to change the routine in order for me to be productive. And right now it's my hair. I have to change my hair. Like, when you feel pretty and put together, I feel like you're more productive. I don't know. It could just be me. But when I'm a mess and I look like a mess, everything becomes a mess. I cleaned my room a little bit, like I decluttered, and I think I'm just gonna do the front part. No, I'm not gonna do my whole head right now, just the front part, just to see. And then I promise you guys, I'm gonna finish this sweater. Like, I've sewn most of it together. This is how it'll be, you know? And I have this white skirt on that I spilled egg yolk on earlier and had to clean. My friend said it would look nice as a blanket, and I agree, but can you imagine this as a blanket, like at night, trying to get your toes in and your toes are just going through the holes? I feel like that would happen. This is my favorite part of the morning. Oh, look at that beautiful scenery. It goes up. Hey guys, today is Monday, the 28th of October. I am almost finished the sweater, but I feel like I'm gonna switch to a blanket because I've put it on. I've sewn like the neckline and I've tried it on. Still haven't done the sleeves, still haven't sewn anything else, but I feel like I'm wearing a blanket. The squares, I knew it was gonna be oversized, but this is really oversized. And as well as that, I just don't know if I would really wear this outside because of how big it is. I wanted to like give you a surprise at the end, but I genuinely think this might not be a sweater for me. Like, I don't have a bra. I just feel like this is too much going on. I'm wearing a blanket. I can't wear this. I have to turn this into a blanket. There's no way I'm wearing this. If it was smaller, sure, but I made the squares too big. It really would have been nice, but too bad. Honestly, I'm kind of confused as to where I went wrong. I'm pretty sure I made all the measurements correctly. So why is it so big? If I were to do this again, I would 100% just make the square smaller. Like, maybe I would stop around here. For some reason, I thought I need to make it bigger because I'm bigger in general. But I guess I didn't need to make it that big because it's already oversized to begin with. I would have saved us so much yarn as well. Probably wouldn't have to resort to all the random yarn I used. Like this. It's okay though. I think it'll still be pretty as a blanket. So I'm just gonna sew this place, this head place, and then I'll be done. So something unexpected happened where I'm with my friend and she bought this blanket off of me. My friend came over and she really liked the blanket. This blanket now has a home to go to, and I don't have to worry about where I'm gonna use it, when I'll use it. Now it goes to somebody that really admires it more than I ever could. So yay! A win is a win.